Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is August 12th. How's everybody doing on this Wednesday evening? Hopefully, you all had a good day. Hopefully, you're all enjoying your night. Hopefully, you're all having a good week. We are back with another pregame play by play. I know it's been a little while, but things should be going back to normal here in the next couple of weeks. So I should be able to be calling more games. But I appreciate everybody, continuing to give me the support. Thank you to all the new subscribers. We are 11 subscribers away from hitting 3,000 subscribers. So if there's anybody that is watching and you're new and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to that 3,000 tonight if we can. I mean, we're only 11 subs away. Let's try to make that happen. But shout out to the folks in the chat. How are you all doing on this Wednesday night? Thank you all for being here. I'll say what's up to the chat here real quick. But before we do that, let's get hyped up. Let's get ready for tonight's game. It's game 2 between the Mariners and Yankees. Can the Yankees take the series? So what is up? What is up? What is up? So the New York Yankees, again, looking to win another series. They beat the Atlanta Braves last weekend, 2 out of 3. It would have been nice for them to get a sweep, but hey, I'll take series wins all day, every day. Tonight's game is going to be on ESPN, so just so everybody is aware, it is going to be on ESPN. And right now, the Yankees are 6.5 games behind the Rays in first place. So they have a lot of catching up to do. They got to continue winning games, and they got to hope that the Rays lose games as they win games, because the Rays have been on a roll. The Rays right now are on a 9-game winning streak. So they are 9-1 in their last 10. The Yankees are 6-4 in their last 10. They are 3 games ahead of the Boston Red Sox in the wild card standings. And Red Sox are in second place. So Red Sox have been losing a few games as of late. The Rangers hold the final wild card spot at the moment. But, we know things can change very, very quickly. So let's see how the Yankees fare tonight. It's going to be Will Warren versus Bryce Miller. So another righty on the mound for the Seattle Mariners. So, we'll see how things turn out. Last night's game, right? The Yankees won 4-1. We were all wondering, what is the offense going to come through? They're having trouble scoring runs with runners in scoring position. It's another one of these nightmare games. Ryan Weathers, who has pitched really well last night. Ryan Weathers, real quick, has been great this season. Yeah, he's had some hiccups. Right. It's going to happen across a long season, but he's actually been very, very good. And, I still remember when he was traded for during the offseason, a lot of people hated that deal. A lot of folks hated that deal. And, folks felt like the Yankees gave up too much for him. But, I was all for it. I was like, if this guy can stay healthy, I think he'll be able to deliver. And he has been. Right, he's been able to hold his own, and we know, and I've said it before, don't let the win-loss record fool you when it comes to Ryan Weathers, just because he's the guy that pitches really well but does not get the run support, right? The Yankees were down 1-0 at one point, and then bam, they put up 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th, and Ryan McMahon, Trent Grisham, the 2 guys that again have been highly criticized. Right, come through in clutch moments. So let's see what tonight's game is going to look like. We'll go over the lineup. We'll talk predictions, and I want to see everybody's predictions when we get to that point. But first and foremost, let me say what's up to the chat. We got Beagle in the chat. Katie's in the chat. Jay Witt is in the chat. Petruzzi with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much there, Petruzzi. One of the biggest supporters of the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He says, NFE, my brother played today, win today, Boston on the streak. 100%, man. It's like I was talking about, right? So thank you for the $2 super chat. We got Bucks in the building. Who else we got? Who else we got? I just want to make sure I say what's up to everybody. Looks like I said what's up to everyone. But thank you all again for being here. Oh, and my boy Rodney with the five gifted five strike zone memberships, bro. You are the man. Thank you, Rodney. I know Rodney's in Colorado right now, so you know me and the homeboy, we got to meet up one of these soon, right? Soon, go catch a Rockies game or something. But who are the recipients? Jacob Petruzzi, Sci-Fi Mombi, Skywalking, Canadian Warhol, Kobe the Show. So congratulations for the gifted memberships. Remember, gifted memberships are only good for 30 days. After that, it expires. If you want to continue being a member, I do have the link in the description for those that are interested. So there's a few options. Again, no pressure. Um, but doesn't cost much. That's all I'm going to say. It doesn't cost much, but totally your call. Totally your call. And my man Matthew's in the building. What's up, Matthew? How's it going? What's up? What's up? But yeah, here we are, folks. Game two of the series, right? Let's see if the Yankees can secure a series win against the Rays tonight, or excuse me, against the Mariners tonight. We were just talking about the Rays. So, and if they win tonight, then we could, hopefully we could celebrate a series sweep. And I do plan on calling tomorrow afternoon's game too. So just so everybody's aware. Once again, once I get back to my regular schedule, hopefully I'll be able to get back to calling games like normal, calling more games, right? I know I haven't been able to call a lot of games as of late just because my schedule changed temporarily. But once I'm back on my regular schedule, which should be in a couple of weeks, I should be, calling more games, right? So we'll get there. What's up, Desiree? How's it going? What's going on? So, Theo, what's up, Theo? What's going on? What's going on? Well, let's get into these. Let's get into these predictions real quick. Let's get into these predictions. But before we do that, let me go over the lineup real quick. All right. Where's the lineup? Let's see. Where are you? Oh, there you are. So here's the lineup. So we got Trent Grisham leading things off, playing center field. Ben Rice is batting second. He'll be your DH. Spencer Jones is batting third. He'll be in right field. Luis Garcia Jr. batting cleanup. He'll be playing first base. Heliot Ramos batting fifth, playing left field. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will be batting seventh, playing second base. Or batting sixth, sorry. Batting seventh is Ryan McMahon, playing third base. At the dish, it is Austin Wells. And batting eighth and batting ninth, it is George Lombard Jr. playing shortstop. And on the mound, it is Will Warren. That is your lineup, folks. That is your starting pitcher. Folks in the chat, let me know what you all think about the lineup. Do you hate it? Do you love it? Let's talk about it. So, bunch of lefties, right? Your first four bats are a bunch of lefties. Makes a lot of sense, with a righty being on the mound, which, the Yankees are going to face a lot of righties in these next several games. So, you're definitely going to have your left-handed bats in the lineup. So, I like the lineup. I like the lineup. I know a lot of folks don't want Grisham in the leadoff spot. I understand. I get it. Okay. I know there's some people out there that are saying that, why not put Lombard at the leadoff spot? But for me, I'm not there yet. Let Lombard continue playing, right? He hasn't had a lot of major league experience yet, clearly. So let him continue playing where he is in the bottom of the order. Let him continue developing. We know what he could do defensively. Let him develop offensively, right? Let his bat develop. Let his bat get to where it needs to. So, and he will get there in due time. All right, he will get there in due time. So, let him do his thing. Trent Grisham. Again, I know a lot of folks are can't stand him. I get it. I mean, I really want to move forward with Spencer Jones, but really, his last 7 games. If you look at his last 7 games, so 29 at bats, he's batting 276, an on base percentage of 276. He's got a slugging to 621. Um, he's been better, right? He's been a little bit better in the last 7 games. And the other guy is Ryan McMahon. Ryan McMahon has actually been hot, right? He's been actually hot in the last 7 games. His 19 at bats. He's batting 316, a 417 on base percentage with a 526 slugging. So, both McMahon and Grisham have been playing a little bit better. Of course, we want that consistency to continue. So let's see if it does. Um, let's just. But bottom line is, bottom line is, let's hope for a Yankees win. And I know it's been frustrating with the Yankees bats, not able to score a lot of runs, but we've already beat this subject up quite a bit. I know a lot of people are still complaining about it, but at this point, whatever runs the Yankees put up, let's just hope the pitching does their job, which most of the time they are doing their job. Okay. And let's hope the Yankees can squeeze out as many wins as possible before the reinforcements come back. So um, any win every win, any way you could get a win, just go out there and get it. This current roster right now, this current lineup is gonna have to go out there and give it their best, right? There's no secret formula. They're just gonna have to go out there and perform. They got to go out there and play. I know the offense has been atrocious. I get it, and they haven't been putting up a lot of runs. I understand, and it's frustrating to watch. But we have to, again, they have to do everything that they can to squeeze out wins, right, before the reinforcements come back. Even if it means them only the offense only scoring 3 runs, 4 runs, then so be it. If they only score 2 runs and they win, so be it. The end result is a win. And I understand not wanting to overly rely on the pitching. I know. Eventually the bullpen is taxed, right? We know the arms are taxed. We know they've been putting in a lot of work. That we know they've been saving the Yankees a lot as of late. But if they can just survive through the storm, and once the reinforcements come back, this team will look a lot better, and this lineup is going to look a lot better. So it's frustrating, but it's just something again, us fans, we're just going to have to deal with, and just hope for the best. So we'll see how things transpire from now until the injured players come back. Joseph is in the building. What's up, Brad? How's it going? Matthew, what's up? What's up? Again, hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're new. We are Strike Zone is 11 subscribers away from hitting 3,000. So I would appreciate the new subscribers if you're not subscribed yet. So let's get into the predictions, though. Let's talk some predictions. Will Warren is your starting pitcher tonight. Will Warren's your starting pitcher. So, what do we got for Will Warren? What's Will Warren going to do tonight? What is his outing going to look like? So, Will Warren, just to give you all an idea of his last few outings against the Cardinals last week, which was a week ago, he went 5 1/3, gave up 7 hits, 3 earned runs. He struck out 5, gave up 1. Those were, one or two of those runs was one of the balls that was hit hard to center field that Grisham didn't make the play, right? He did get the loss in that game. He was holding his own, right? He was holding his own up until that moment. And then the game against the Chicago Cubs, he looked phenomenal, right? He looked fantastic. He pitched a lot better than what I thought. 6 and 2. He went 6 and 2/3, struck out seven, didn't walk anybody, didn't give up any runs, only gave up 4 hits. And and then the one before that was against the Phillies. That just wasn't a pretty game for him. That was an awful game for him. But let's see how he does against the Mariners tonight. So hopefully he has a successful outing tonight. What's up, Peanut? How's it going? So Beagle's going 5 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. Peanuts going 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, and a win. Jay Witt is going 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 earned runs, 5 hits, 97 pitches. Let's go Steamboat. 6 innings, 6 strikeouts. Joseph Salvatore is going 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, a couple of walks, and 2 runs. So, I wouldn't be surprised if he went 6 innings. He's certainly capable of it. We know he could go 7 innings really if he's having an excellent outing. But the norm seems to be 5 to 6 for him, right? So 5 to 6 innings. A lot of the games that he's pitched, he's able to, at the most he's able to go 5 2/3, but he could definitely go 6. He's definitely gone 6 in some games. So, I'll probably up it a little bit. I'll go 6 1/3 for Will Warren. And 6 1/3, I'll still give him 6 strikeouts with 1 walk. And I think he gives up 1 earned run. That's what I'm going to have. That's what I got for Will Warren. Right? That's what I got for Will Warren. I don't know. I feel pretty good about him. So let's see how he does tonight. But if anybody else has any predictions when it comes to Will Warren, yeah, if anybody else has Will Warren predictions, drop it in the comments section. If not, then we'll move on. And do me a favor too, folks. Vote in the poll. Let me know if the Yankees are taking a series win. Let's talk home run action. What do we got for home runs, folks? Let's talk some home runs. Who's hitting a home run tonight? Who is hitting a home run tonight? Who are our home run predictions? So there was no home runs from the Yankees yesterday. I mean, they scored runs with runners in scoring positions, good situational hitting. So it was a nice thing to see. But who's hitting a home run tonight, folks? Let's talk some home runs. Who do we got? What do we got there, folks? So Beagle's got Jones, McMahon, Lombard. Sleeper is Ben Rice. Okay. What's up, Sunil? Jay Witt thinks Spencer Jones is going to hit a bomb tonight. What's up, Jonathan? How's it going? Spencer Jones, Benny Rice. They may even go back to back. I like that. That would be pretty. That would be great if they went back to back. I would love to see that. I was asking who's going to hit. Who do y'all think is going to hit a home run tonight, there, Jonathan? Yeah, my home run prediction. I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to go Garcia. I'm going to go Garcia, Jones, and I'll say Wells. I'm going to make a bold pick there. My sleeper is going to be Ramos. There we go. I'm going to go sleeper Ramos. That is going to be my home run predictions right there. So Luis Garcia Jr., Spencer Jones, Austin Wells, and then Heliot Ramos is going to be my sleeper pick. Jones and Rice for Jonathan. Who else we got? What other predictions do we have? What other predictions do we have? Let us know in the chat. Let us know in the chat. Brad says Lombard. You already gave your prediction, Katie? I didn't. Oh, I think I see it here. Grisham, Rice, and Jones. Nice. Jonathan's got Ryan McMahon as his sleeper. What's up, Apex? Joseph Salvatore says Rice and sleeper is Ramos. Yeah, and like I've been doing on a lot of these play-by-plays, if any of the predictions hit hit a home run, I'll gift a membership, and if the sleeper hits a home run, I'm going to give 2 memberships. So, been doing that, just try to make it a little bit more fun during the play-by-plays. So, let's see. Let's take a look at Bryce Miller real quick, and we'll continue with the predictions. Rodney says I'm in the closet. Sure. Whatever you say there, Rodney. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Oh, man. Sunil's going Spencer Jones, Luis Garcia Jr., Ben Rice, George Lombard Jr. Sleeper is Ryan McMahon, Jazz. Okay. And shout out to Apex for becoming a new member of the channel. So thank you, Apex, for becoming a member. Thank you. Whatever you say there, yeah, Desiree thinks it's funny too, but whatever you say there, Rodney. Again, whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy. I'm here for you, Rodney, if you ever need to talk. But anyway, Bryce Miller. All right, let's look at his last few games. Let's go to the game logs. Let's go to Bryce Miller. So, pitched against the Tigers last week. Got a loss. 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, 5 strikeouts, a couple of walks. And then he pitched against Minnesota. Went 5 1/3, 3 strikeouts, couple of walks. Gave up 2 runs. And the one before that was against the Texas Rangers. He got the loss in that one. 5 1/3, didn't strike out anybody, only had a walk, gave up 5 earned runs. So the most he's able to go looks like 5 2/3. He barely sees 6 innings. He's seen 7 innings one time, it looks like, out of his outings. He's seen 8 innings one time. But in a perfect world, I would say that, the Yankees should be able to knock out Bryce Miller, but we know how sometimes the Yankees' bats can be against bad pitchers, right? But in a perfect world, the Yankees should be able to knock out Bryce Miller in 5 to 5 2/3, depending on depending on the outing, depending on how the game goes, right? So we'll see how it goes. But Bryce Miller, all right, 4-6 record with a 3.08 ERA, 0.95 WHIP. So actually, it's not bad, not bad. And oh snap, Rodney once again with the $10 super chat. Thank you, my man. He says, I love the cheapest Yankees fans on the planet Earth. Y'all need to loosen up them butt cheeks while it's number 28 and 26. Ronnie's definitely on one. Thank you again for the super chat. Oh my god, he's just ripping everybody tonight, man. Yeah, he's got his happy pills for sure. Happy something. I don't know what, but yeah, that dude's yep, he's on one. Well, thank you again, Rodney. One of the biggest supporters of the channel since day one. One of the originals, one of the OGs of the channel. OG subscribers. Jay Witt says Yankees did their damage on the bullpen last night. Hopefully we can do it again tonight. Yeah, I mean, it's the game plan, right? If you could get to their bullpen and take advantage, then let's make it happen. You heard Marco Luciano could replace Jazz if the struggles continue. Who said this, Jonathan? I know his name has been being mentioned a lot as of late, but who said that he could be called up if Jazz continues to struggle? I figured, Rodney. I figured. All right, while we're waiting for the game to start, what is the score prediction for tonight's game? What is everybody's score prediction? So yesterday's game was 4-1. I'm going to say I'll say 4-2. I ain't matching, no need. Did my charity work for 2 years. Nah, you straight, Ronnie. Listen, Ronnie, I ain't here to twist your arm or twist your or try to break your ankles and nothing like that. So anything you do, bro, it's greatly appreciated. You don't have to match. You ain't got to do nothing. It's all me, man. It's all me. I don't look for anybody to match, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Brad says Grumpy has OD'd on his happy pills. He's referring to you there, Rodney. We have Cabby if Jazz continues to struggle, don't we? 100%. It was a suggestion on Pinstripes Nation, not from the Yankees. Well, so it's a suggestion. So they're basically saying, hey, the Yankees have somebody in Marco Luciano. I know his name has been brought up a lot. He's been doing some good things down there in the minors, no doubt. Do I see him getting called up? I don't see it. But I think if these struggles with Jazz continue, Caballero is available, and I feel like Caballero should be seeing more playing time. Honestly, I know Lombard is up, I get it, and shortstop is Lombard's position, right? Nobody's taking that position away from him, but I think Cabby should be in there for sure. Joseph is going 5-3. Jay Witt's going 6-2. Yeah, I'm going to go 4-2. That's going to be my prediction. I'm going to go 4-2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jonathan. I was saying I would put Cabby at second. So they can easily put Caballero at second base. That's not a problem. And Jonathan's going 5-4, so he thinks it'll be a 5-4 game. Okay. Yeah, the game should be starting here in a few minutes. Real quick, ABS, folks. Let's talk some ABS. 3-2. 3-2 from Beagle. Roddy says, "Nice one, Brad. How long did it take for you to come up with that one?" We need to put you two in a boxing ring. I want you two to throw hands. I want to referee it. I want to be up close and personal with you two fighting each other. I think I'd be. I can't keep a. I probably won't be able to keep a straight face. I'll probably be laughing the whole time. Jonathan says 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes. 3-2 from Beagle. Let's talk ABS, folks. Let's talk a little ABS action. Let's talk some ABS. Let's talk some ABS. How many calls get overturned by the ABS? I am going to go with. I'm going to go with 3. I'll go with 4. It will be overturns tonight. ABS overturns, as well as with 3 of them. Zip it, Turkish assassin. 2 goes to the Yankees. 3 goes to Seattle. Let me see who the home plate umpire is in tonight's game. Junior Valentine is your home plate umpire. First base umpire is Rob Drake. Second base is Jordan Baker. Third base is Stu Schuerwater. So home plate umpire is Junior Valentine. So we'll Oh, dang, Brad. Wow. This place grows some. Well, no comment, Rodney. This chat is where I come for comedy. Yeah, you can come here for comedy. We talk baseball. We talk fighting. We talk food. We crack some jokes. You know, all of it, man. We have fun on this channel. We have fun. All right, let's talk some food. Let's talk food. What's everybody eating tonight? Yeah, fantasy football. Are you gonna set one up, Roddy? You gonna set up fantasy football? Let's see if I can win another one. Yeah, buddy. I won last year. Let's see if I can do it again this year. If you're organizing one. Surf and turf. Oh, good, Desiree. Hopefully you're feeling better, Desiree. Ronnie says I ain't winning nothing. Yeah, that's what you probably said last year. And when I won, you were probably like punching walls. I already ate, had some eggs and some hamburger. Nice. Yeah, I had some. Yeah, let's talk a little food though. I had some rice with lamb meat and some beans. It was some good stuff, man. Ronnie says he was pissed. It's just fantasy football, dude. Jonathan said he had branzino. Medium rare steaks with mashed potatoes and veggies. Ooh, medium rare steaks. See, anybody who's team medium rare, you're automatically a winner in my book. You are automatically a winner in my book. Medium rare steaks is the way to go. I eat my steaks medium rare, as you all already know. We've had a debate about this last year. So, I know nothing about fantasy anything. Fantasy football is a lot of fun, man. Brad eats his well done. You did, Desiree. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you killed it, actually. I think there was a couple times you and I went head to head, and you beat me. And if he eats his steaks raw, sure. Nah, I eat it medium rare, man. Come on. You already know, man. It's medium rare. You haven't had a steak in over a year? Dang. You're missing out, buddy. You don't have to eat steaks every day. I mean, once a week ain't so bad. Once every couple of weeks ain't so bad. I know I got steaks in the freezer. But yeah, I know my mom kind of gives me a hard time about eating my steak medium rare, but I'm like, that's the way to eat it. She likes eating hers like cooked, like well done. But I'm not gonna argue with her. So it's like, hey, you know what? You eat however you want to eat. What's up, Ronald? What's up, Hector? What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? But the game should be starting here in a few minutes. Chicken and cheese toasty for breakfast. You'll be treating yourself this weekend. Nice. You like your steaks medium, but you don't have steaks often. I got you. I love a good steak, man. Ronald said, asking how are you? I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you, dude? I mean, like I said, man, the steaks that we cook up here at the house is like way better than what the steak houses do. Nothing like a home cooked steak, man. It's yeah. Well, yeah. Tonight's game again, folks. It's going to be on ESPN. What's up, Railbird? Not a whole lot, man. Just going to call tonight's game. We got Carlos in the building. What's up, Carlos? 15 years ago, I was making steaks on a weekly basis. Not now. Yeah, I definitely wasn't doing that 15 years ago. Not weekly. I couldn't do it weekly. Like, not weekly, but like, um, once a week or every 2 weeks, every 2 to 3 weeks. It just depends on my mood. But we're waiting for the game to start. I'll put the game cast up. Sunday steak dinner, nice. Yeah, one a week. I mean, I don't think one a week is so bad. But I mean, yeah, once a week, once every couple of weeks ain't so bad. I know I only eat steaks for dinner. Desiree says we probably eat steak once a week. I understand, Beagle. I'm good, Carlos. How are you, bud? Oh, hold up. I just closed something by accident. Let me get back to. Just need to get back into the game here. All right, here we go. So Yankees waiting to take the field here, and it looks like they're taking the field. Will Warren's going to be on the mound. So Will Warren will start warming up, and the game will start here shortly. Just ready for this win. Yeah, we all are, man. But let me get the game cast up on the screen. And we'll be ready to go. And showing some highlights of Cody Bellinger taking his reps on the field. So we know he's going to be back before Aaron Judge. And here's the lineup for the Seattle Mariners. It is Taylor Ward, Cole Young, Randy Arozarena, Dominic Canzone, Julio Rodriguez, Josh Naylor, Brandon Donovan, Cal Raleigh, and Colt Emerson. That is your starting lineup for the Seattle Mariners. Luis Hill got allowed 2 hits and got a strikeout in his first rehab start. 13 pitches and 1. Okay. Yeah, we know he just came back from injury. Yeah, what's your question there, Carlos? And here's Will Warren on the mound. 23 games, 4.18 ERA, 114 innings, 23% K rate. And here we go. Let's get this game started. And first pitch, ball 1. Got Taylor Ward leading off here for the Mariners. Let's play some ball as Warren sets here on the 1-0. The pitch is a foul ball, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Taylor Ward. And that ball's hit to center field right at Trent Grisham. Makes the catch. 1 down. Mariners are 56-64. They're 5 games back in the AL West. And first pitch, ball 1. We got Young at the plate now as Warren sets on the 1-0. The pitch is a single to the left side, and first base runner on for the Mariners. It is going to be Young as he gets a single. And that's going to bring Randy Arozarena up now to the plate. First pitch is in there for a strike. Young takes his lead at first. Warren sets. The 0-1. Pitches outside. 1-1. Arozarena had that solo home run yesterday that got the Mariners on the board. They were leading 1-0 at the time. And that is hit to right field. And that is a 2-run home run for Randy Arozarena. And just like that, the Mariners are up 2-0 here in the top of the first. That's not a good way to start the game. Why is everyone counting out Big G? I guess a lot of folks don't expect Giancarlo Stanton to come back this season, um, I'm certainly not counting him out. Right? I think he'll be back this season. I don't. He'll definitely be back in his DH role. And a big swing and a miss to Canzone. The thing is, I mean, Giancarlo gets hurt every single season. We know he's going to miss several games. And there's a ground ball to second, fielded by Jazz. The throw to first, and Canzone is out for out number 2. I just think that the Yankees, after this season, they're going to have to think about life after Giancarlo. Right? I like Giancarlo Stanton. I'm not. I wasn't for him. Letting him go years ago. I know some folks were calling for it, but I didn't like that idea just because he was still a major contributor to the team. And we got Julio Rodriguez at the plate now. He swung and missed on the first pitch, 0-1. I think he'll be back to see. Yeah, he's going to be back this season. There's no doubt about that. But at some point, I just think that right now, I think the Yankees are going to have to think about life after him. The 1-1, foul ball, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Julio Rodriguez hits one, and that ball is gone. 3-0 game into the second deck. So Mariners bats on fire. That's going to be one of these types of starts, I guess, for Will Warren, from what it looks like. So 3-0 game, couple of homers hit in this inning. So this is a rough inning for Will Warren so far. And that's going to bring Josh Naylor. Stanton's worst season ever, he was still way better than Trent Grisham and Ryan McMahon. Even in his worst season. And first pitch to Josh Naylor, grounds out to Jazz, and that's going to do it. But a little bit of damage from the Seattle Mariners. They're up 3, a solo home run from Rosarena and a two-run homer from Rosarena and a solo home run from Julio Rodriguez. And just like that, so let's see if the Yankees bats could get going in the bottom of the first. What's up, D's channel? I mean, with 1 year left on his contract for Giancarlo, it's not going to necessarily be a bad thing. I mean, they obviously were not going to do that years ago just because of the fact that he was a major, major contributor in the postseason. I mean, he was one of your best players in the postseason. Maybe he does it again, right? Maybe he does it this year too. Last year wasn't great, but the years before that, he was amazing in the postseason. But the game will resume here momentarily. Appreciate everybody being here on this Wednesday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. We are 11 subscribers away from hitting 3,000. So if there's anybody watching for the first time and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. All right, Trent Grisham's going to lead things off here for the New York Yankees, followed by Ben Rice, Spencer Jones, Luis Garcia Jr., Heliot Ramos, Jazz Chisholm, Ryan McMahon, Austin Wells, George Lombard Jr. Yeah, I mean, his Stanton's contract will be over after the 2027 season, technically. He has a club option for 2028. Um, should the Yankees exercise that club option. But here we go, folks. Bryce Miller is on the mound facing Grisham. And Grisham takes a strike. The 0-1. 1-1. As Miller sets here on the 1-1 to pitch. Foul back, 1-2. Pixelmon, that apparently they that news was not true. Brian Cashman said that they never even had a conversation with the Padres about Morahan. And that would have been a silly trade, honestly, because Morahan would have been a rental. And the 1-2, did Grisham go? He did not. Count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Trent Grisham. Yankees are down 3-0 here in the bottom of the first. As Miller sets the 2-2. Swing and a miss. And Grisham strikes out, and that is going to bring Ben Rice now to the plate. What's up, Robert? All right, here's Ben Rice. First pitch. Foul ball. The 0-1. Fouled again, 0-2. Yeah, I see the Marlin, man. Definitely seen him in some games at Yankee Stadium. The 0-2. And Rice rips that right to second. And he grounds out. Hard hit ball hit right to the second baseman, Young. And that is going to bring Spencer Jones now to the plate. We have 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. So here's Spencer Jones. Ball is high. The 1-0. Foul back, 1-1. Warren has his ups and downs. I'll say that. I wouldn't say he's completely bad, but he's not an ace level pitcher. Ooh, big swing and a miss, 1-2. There's a reason why he's a number 4, number 5 guy in a rotation. Two balls, two strikes here to Spencer Jones. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. So a couple of strikeouts this inning for Miller. It's a 1-2-3 inning. And that's going to take us to the top of the second. Yeah, pretty crappy first inning. Yankees go down in order. Yeah, we know the Yankees don't put up a lot of runs early. I mean, like I said last night, they put up 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th. I mean, they responded late. I can't watch the game. Perez? Yeah, he's absolutely frustrating. I can't stand listening to that guy. Yeah, I mean, Weathers has quietly been better than Warren this year in some ways. I actually think he's a little bit. I think he actually has better stuff than Warren does. You're good, Jay Witt. But we are in a commercial break. Appreciate everybody being here on this Wednesday night. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's try to get to 50 likes if we can. We are about 11 subs away from 3,000, folks. Top of the second, about to go down, and here comes. Looks like Cal Raleigh is going to lead things off. Actually, I'd take that back. He's on deck. It is going to be Brendan Donovan at the plate, and he pops it up on the first pitch. Lombard's running, and Grisham was running too. Catcher's not made to throw to second, and Donovan is in there. So it was a ball that was hit to center field. Lombard was running back. Grisham was running forward. Lombard tried making a catch. Ball drops, and Donovan with a leadoff double. Yeah, Lombard was out of reach. So, yeah, Warren is not happy. He's definitely pissed off, which I don't blame him. I mean, it's already bad enough that he gave up 3 runs in the first. Now he's in danger of giving up a 4th run now. And here's Cal Raleigh now, 0-1. So, pretty frustrating start so far. And there's a ball to Raleigh. It's 1-1. Man, talk about a guy who had a big drop this season. Cal Raleigh, who was an MVP candidate last year. His numbers are bad. Raleigh has a 2-1 count against him. The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. Full count. So full count here to Raleigh. We got Donovan at second with nobody out. The Mariners have a 3-0 lead. As Warren sets, payoff, foul back. Still 3-2. Yeah, honestly, I think if Spencer Jones was in center field, I think he makes that play. Just saying. As Warren sets another payoff, and that's ball 4. So runners on first and second, nobody out. And we got Emerson now coming to the plate. And shows bunt, foul ball. 0-1. Warren sets here on the 0-1 to pitch. Big swing and a miss, 0-2 now to Emerson. The 0-2, swing and a miss. And he strikes out Emerson for the first out of the inning. So Warren with his first strikeout of the game. And we have Taylor Ward at the plate. We're back to the top of the lineup. First pitch. Ball. What up, Dev? What's going on? What's up, buddy? Dev, shout out to Dev, being a member of the channel for 27 months. You're the man, Dev. The 1-0. And a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the second. Runners on first and second for the Mariners. They're up 3-0 as Warren sets the 1-2. There's a ground ball. This could be 2. There's 1. And there's 2, an inning-ending double play. Way to get out of that little jam. Warren is still frustrated. Way to go. Still a 3-0 game, though. Bottom of the second coming up. Garcia Jr., Ramos, and Jazz will be due up for the New York Yankees. That's how you end an inning there, folks. So glad to hear there, Dev. Glad to hear. That's good. That's how you turn a double play. We've been seeing a little bit more double plays as of late from the Yankees, huh? A little change at shortstop. Man. Well, let's see if the Yankees bats can get something going here against Bryce Miller. They're down 3 runs. So at least Warren was able to get out of some trouble. Appreciate everybody hanging out on this Wednesday night. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Man, when you really think about it, we don't have a lot of baseball left. We do not have a lot of baseball left. Right? I mean, there are 43 games left this season, folks. 43 games. I remember when it was opening night, Yankees Giants, Netflix, which was pretty historical. I wasn't really a fan of the I'm not really a fan of the Netflix presentation personally. Really didn't care for it. I know Netflix is trying. They're dipping their feet into different areas besides movies and TV shows. Which you do what you got to do, expand your brand. But hopefully if the Yankees play on ESPN again. Or not ESPN, on Netflix. It's better this time around. All right. Luis Garcia Jr. is going to lead things off for the New York Yankees. Yankees are down 3-0 here in the bottom of the second. Bryce Miller back on the mound. And here we go. Miller versus Garcia Jr. Miller sets on the first pitch. And that is fouled back, 0-1. As Miller sets here on the 0-1. As a ground ball to third, fielded, the throw to first, and Garcia Jr.'s out. And that's going to bring Jazz Chisholm now to the plate. Or actually, Heliot Ramos, my bad. Brings up Heliot Ramos. As Miller faces Ramos, first pitch. As a grounder to third. Fielded, the throw to first, and Ramos is out. So 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the second. Now brings up Jazz Chisholm. So Jazz at the plate now. First pitch. A ground ball. And, passes the third baseman. And it's going to be an infield hit for Jazz Chisholm Jr. Keeps the inning alive. And here comes Ryan McMahon. So Yankees get their first base runner of the game. Yeah, passes Donovan. Emerson fields it, but does not throw. And here's Ryan McMahon now. So let's see if the Yankees bats can get something going here. First pitch. It's called a strike. McMahon thought about challenging it, but decided not to. He almost tapped his helmet. I might have, but too early in the game. I understand. Don't want to lose a challenge this early. But it is 0-1 to McMahon as Miller sets the 0-1. And McMahon rips that to right field. And that's going to go to the wall. That should score Jazz. And he is going home. It is an RBI double. Oh, well, why did you run? Why? But at least Jazz scores. So it's a 3-1 game. As McMahon was out at third, but I was going to say an RBI double. Ball goes to the wall here. I think McMahon thought about. I guess McMahon probably thought the ball was going to get thrown to home. That way it was going to give him an opportunity to go to third, but obviously the ball was thrown to third base and he got tagged out. But a run scores. You know what? I'll take it. The Pixel 11 phones. Yeah, you know something, Sunil? I might, if there is going to be like a Labor Day sale, I'm wondering if they'll put the Galaxy Fold, the new one that came out from Samsung. I wonder if they'll put that on sale at all. McMahon should have stayed on second and let the next person come out. Yeah, I agree. He should just stayed at second. Yeah, keep the inning alive, man. You got that RBI double, right? Yeah, he should just stayed at second base. Nice phones. Oh, the Google Pixel. Yeah, I've been kind of going back and forth between the Google Pixel and the Samsung. I'm an Android guy. Definitely not an iPhone guy. I got nothing against iPhone. Android is just more of my style. But I'm planning on buying a new phone here soon. These deals are competitive to the Samsung deals. We'll talk at some point whenever it's convenient for you. Yeah, no doubt. And, you know, as long as if it's competitive, hey, sign me up. All right, here we go. So, even though McMahon got tagged out of third, at least a run scored. I'll take that. Yankees are down 3-1. And that ball is a fly ball, left center field. Ramos makes the catch. Young is out. And that's going to bring Randy Arozarena now to the plate. Arozarena had that big 2-run home run back in the first. Yeah, McMahon's been playing better as of late. He has been playing better as of late. Arozarena fouls back the first pitch, 0-1. The 0-1, another foul ball, 0-2. And a big strikeout there by Will Warren. That is out number 2. So second strikeout of the game for Will Warren. And first pitch to Canzone is looks like it was ball 1. Yep, 1-0. Ball 2. The 2-0. And Canzone hits one to right field. Off of the second deck wall there. Sidewall, and it's a 4-1 game. So it is a home run derby for the Seattle Mariners. And they're up 4-1. So third home run of the game given up by Will Warren. So the lead is back up to 3. This is not Will Warren's game right now, folks. Frustrating. So 4-1 game now. We got Julio Rodriguez at the plate. He hit a home run last inning. It's 1-0 to Rodriguez. 2-0. So 3-0 now to Rodriguez. So 3 balls, no strikes here to Rodriguez. And there's a strike, 3-1. The 3-1. That's ball 4. So second walk issued by Warren. We got 2 outs. It's a 2-out walk to Rodriguez. So Warren at 43 pitches right now. So here's Josh Naylor. Naylor takes ball 1 outside. Ball 2. All right, looks like Matt Blake is out there talking to Warren, just trying to settle him down. A throw over to first. Rodriguez is back safely. So first throw over in this at bat. It's 2-0 right now to Josh Naylor. As Rodriguez takes his lead at first. There's a strike being challenged by Naylor. And it is a ball. Call is overturned. So first call overturned tonight. And Junior joining us from Kick. What's up? There's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ball 4, third walk by Will Warren. So another 2-out walk. So Warren having a struggle. Here comes Brandon Donovan. Ball 1 to Donovan. And a throw over to second. And it looks like that hits Rodriguez. It's 1-0 still. Warren keeping an eye out on Rodriguez, trying to pick him off. The 1-0, 2-0. All right, you got some action in the bullpen right now. Looks like Ryan Yarbrough warming up. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Time to play that 2-strike horn. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. The 2-2. There's a ground ball to second. Jazz fields it, throws to first, and gets Donovan out. But the Mariners add another run. It's a 4-1 game. Yankees down by 3 again. Bottom of the third coming up. It'll be Wells, Lombard, and Grisham when we get back to action. Oh, not Yarbrough. Hold on, let me look that guy up. I know who you're talking about. Hanner? Bradley Hanner. That might have been him. I think it was Yarbrough, though. I think I saw number 33. Yeah, Yankees got to wait. Yankees got to wake up, man. Yankees bats got to wake up. I'm down 4-1, but also it's not helping that Will Warren is not exactly having the greatest of outings. This is one of those bad outings for Will Warren. Once again, folks, appreciate everybody being here on this Wednesday night. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I already had dinner there at Dee's channel. I had some rice, beans, and some lamb meat. That's what I had. What are you eating? All right, Austin Wells is going to lead things off for the Yankees. And here we go. Miller's back on the mound. First pitch. Outside, ball. The 1-0. Foul back, 1-1. Chicken with broccoli with white rice. Nice. That sounds good. The 1-1. And that is a foul ball. Out of play. 1-2. Now to Austin Wells. Wells is back to the mustache look. He had a full beard at one point. Then had a goatee. Now he's back to the mustache. The 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Wells hit rip step, but foul ball. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Austin Wells. What's up, Jacob? Frederick, we got Cecilia. How are you? What's going on? Thanks for being here. Another foul ball by Wells. It's still 2-2. So Wells battling here against Bryce Miller. Another 2-2 pitch. And Wells rips that, and that is going to go to right field, to the wall. Let's see if Wells goes 2. And he is there with a leadoff double. That's how you do it. That's how you start the inning. A leadoff double here for Austin Wells. And that's going to bring George Lombard Jr. now to the plate. So Wells has been a lot better, folks. He's been playing a lot better. He's one of your better bats, actually, in the lineup. I know it doesn't seem that way. I know his overall numbers haven't been good, but he's right now on a 6-game hitting streak. So here's George Lombard. Runner on second, nobody out. Yankees down 4-1, bottom third. Miller sets, first pitch. Foul ball, 0-1. The 0-1. And that's a ground ball. Foul. 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Lombard. Wells at second. As Miller sets here on the 0-2 to pitch. Lombard fouls it back, still 0-2. And Yankees bats got to continue making Miller throw pitches, lots and lots of pitches. Get that pitch count up. So pitch number 30 coming up here for Miller. The 0-2, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Lombard. The 1-2. And strikeout in the dirt, and Raleigh throws to first and gets Lombard out. So Lombard is gone. So 3rd strikeout for Miller. Looks like the Blue Jays are up 1-0 against the Red Sox as they show that highlight. And here is Trent Grisham. Now we are back to the top of the lineup for the Yankees. First pitch, swing and a miss. The 0-1. And that is a high pop-up. Naylor makes the catch. And that is going to bring Ben Rice now to the plate. So here's Ben Rice. Ball 1. So 2 outs now with a runner on second. Yankees are down 4-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Let's see if Rice could keep the inning alive as Miller sets here on the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Foul ball, 1-2. The 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Ben Rice. Every pitch in this at-bat's been a splitter from Miller. Wonder if he's going to go fastball here. He might go fastball. Through 4 straight splitters, maybe we see a fastball. 2-2 count to Rice. Miller sets. Here's the 2-2. Another splitter. Full count. All right, maybe we see a fastball on this one. This pitch right here. But 5 straight splitters from Miller. Payoff. Another splitter. So it's a walk for Ben Rice, and that's going to bring Spencer Jones now to the plate. So runners on first and second. That's the first walk issued by Bryce Miller. Here is Spencer Jones. Ball 1. The 1-0. Ball 2, 2-0. So Miller at 41 pitches now. That's what the Yankees have to do. Make that pitch count go as high as possible. It's 2-0 here to Jones. The 2-0. And that is hit foul. 2-1. What's up, Robert? Chicken egg rolls, some pork dumplings. All right. The 2-1. That is popped up. Foul territory, out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Spencer Jones. So Yankees have runners on first and second with 2 outs. They're down 4-1. See if they could get some runs here in the bottom of the third. So 10 foul balls this inning is what the broadcast is saying. Miller sets the 2-2. And Jones rips that one, but it is fouled. Oh, man. Still staying alive. So good at-bats here by the Yankees. So Jones battling Miller here in this at-bat. Another 2-2 pitch coming up. Being challenged. It was called a ball. Let's see if this call gets overturned or does it stand. Nope, it stands. So the Mariners do lose a challenge. Just misses the edge of the strike zone. It is now a full count to Spencer Jones. Runners will go. Let's see what happens here. Time's called. Get a walk, get a hit. Get a walker, get a hit. Get a walker, get a hit. Payoff pitch coming up here from Miller. And Spencer Jones rips that. Oh, it's a foul ball. Ball was hit hard. So Jones is battling. Another 3-2 pitch coming up. Exit velo off of that one was 103.5. Another payoff pitch coming up here from Miller. And that is hit to left field. And that is off the wall. And Wells will score. And Rice is going to score. A two RBI double from Spencer Jones. It's a 4-3 game. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Let's go. Let's go. Yankees are down by one with a runner on second with Luis Garcia Jr. now coming to the plate. Jones going oppo there in this at bat with that hit. It's 4-3, Rodney. 4-3. Spencer Jones just had a 2 RBI double. That's how you do it. Let's go. The Yankees are down one. It looks like we have a meeting on the mound. So Jones talking with the third base coach, Rojas. A hit will tie the game up. But good at bat there by Spencer Jones. Following off pitches, taking the pitches, and hits that one opposite field. That's how you do it. All right, here we go. Luis Garcia Jr. now at the plate. Let's see. Tying run at second base. Garcia Jr. 0 for 1. First pitch. Takes a strike. The 0-1. Whoa. Knocks off the umpire's mask. 0-2 now to Garcia. All right, checking on the home plate umpire, make sure he's all right. The 0-2 to Garcia. Now it's 1-2. There's a ground ball to first. Naylor takes it, steps on the bag, and gets Garcia out. But the Yankees add a couple of more runs from Spencer Jones on a 2 RBI double. It's now a 4-3 game. We're going to the top of the fourth. Yankees are now down by 1 run. Let's see how Will Warren does in the top of the fourth when he faces Raleigh, Emerson, and Ward. But I'll take it. I will take it. They're not down by 3. They're down by 1 now. Well, we are in a commercial break. The game will resume here momentarily. Yeah, Jones batting third was a great placement. Yeah, he was trying to, what he was trying to do was make the top of the order lefty heavy, with a righty on the mound. So, it made perfect sense. And Jones honestly has been hitting a lot better than as of late. So, this time around, he looks like he's made his adjustments. Um, still things that he needs to work on, no doubt. But this call up this time around compared to his first stint, it's to me it's a night and day difference. All right, let's get back to the game. So here's Kyle Riley to lead things off, takes a strike. So Warren needs a clean inning here to keep it at a one-run game. 1-1. 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Raleigh. Oh, and over Jazz's glove. So a single to start off the inning. So 0-1 here to Emerson as Warren sets here against Emerson. Raleigh's at first, nobody out, top of the fourth. Swing and a miss. 0-2. There's a foul ball, still 0-2. One and two now to Emerson. Foul back, still 1-2. We got Fernando Cruz warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. The 1-2. Ripped foul. Another foul ball. Emerson battling here against Warren. So once again, it's a 1-2, 1 ball, 2 strike count. with a runner on first here in the top of the fourth. Swing and a miss, and Emerson strikes out for the first out of the inning. That is Warren's third strikeout of the game, so he matches his walk total. So here's Taylor Ward. And there's a ground ball. Could this be two? There's one. Oh, and Jazz. They get the runner out at second, but he drops the ball, so the inning stays alive. So nice play, nice job there by George Lombard. So second out of the inning. First pitch, ball to Young. Ball two now to Young. The 2-0. There's a ground ball to second. Jazz fields it, throws to first, and gets Young out. So nice job there by Will Warren. So 5, 6, 7 batters coming up for the Yankees. Ramos, Jazz, McMahon. Let's see if the Yankees can tie it up. They're only down by 1 as we head into the bottom of the fourth. Yankees are down 4-3. They're already close there, Jay Witt. Their bats came alive in the bottom of the third. Now they're down by 1 run. They just need one more run to tie it up. So but if you're just joining us, bottom of the fourth coming up. Yankees are down by a run. They're losing 4-3. So let's see what they do in the bottom of the fourth. Hit that like button, folks. Hit that subscribe. We should have 34 votes or 34 likes. So I know we got 34 votes on the poll. All right, Heliot Ramos will be coming up to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom of the fourth for the Yankees. Strike one. The 0-1. One ball, one strike now to Ramos. Ramos is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. The 1-1. And there's a ground ball up the middle, and Ramos is out. And that is going to bring Jazz to the plate.
Talking all that jazz.
And the first pitch to Jazz, upstairs, ball. So 2-0 here to Jazz. There's a strike, 2-1. Miller sets the 2-1. Foul ball, 2-2. The 2-2. Pitch is inside. Full count now to Jazz. Payoff. Jazz hits that ball right field, but not deep enough. Stays in the park for out number 2. And that's going to bring Ryan McMahon now to the plate. So here is Ryan McMahon. Had that RBI double. First pitch, strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. And McMahon hits a fly ball. Shallow right. And the catch is made for out number 3. Yankees go down in order. Top of the 5th coming up. Rosarena, Canzone, and Rodriguez due up. Yankees are still down by 1 run. It's still a 4-3 game. So Yankees are only down by 1. So let's see if they could keep it there in the top of the 5th. So Will Warren is at 69 pitches. So I would imagine if he could get through 5, this, depending on how the inning goes, it might be his last inning. Maybe he could possibly go 5 1/3, 5 2/3. But again, it's going to depend on how the inning goes. But I appreciate everybody hanging out on this Wednesday night. Hit that like button, folks. Hit that subscribe. Hopefully you're all having a good week. Hopefully you're all having a great evening. All right. Here we go. Top of the 5th. Arozarena going to lead things off here for the Mariners. He is 1 for 2. Had that big 2-run home run back in the first inning. Takes a ball. There's a strike. 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. Two balls, 2 strikes now to Arozarena. Mariners leading 4-3 here in the top of the 5th. The 2-2. Foul ball. Another 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Arozarena. And that is grounded foul, still 2-2. Another 2-2 pitch, full count. Another foul ball by Arozarena. So Arozarena battling here against Warren. Still 3-2. Gets a piece of it. So 11th pitch at bat coming up. Another payoff, another foul ball. It's been a long at bat here. Will Warren now at 80 pitches. So a lot of different pitches being thrown here by Will Warren in this at bat. Got some sinkers, cutters, fastball, sliders, a curveball, and there's ball four. So after a long at bat, Rosarena draws a walk, so it's a leadoff walk here in the top of the fifth. So that is 4 walks now for Will Warren. And Aaron Boone has seen enough. So not exactly a great outing for Will Warren. Here comes Fernando Cruz to try and get his team out of this inning. And we are in a commercial break. Yeah, Warren needs a put-away pitch. He doesn't have that, unfortunately. Yeah, so Warren is responsible for the runner on base. So let's see if Fernando Cruz can get the job done. So Fernando Cruz so far this season, he's got a 4-6 record with a 2.88 ERA. He's pitched 50 innings thus far. He's got a 1.32 whip. And the thing with Fernando Cruz, when he's on his game, he's unstoppable. Like the dude knows he's on fire, right? He's filthy with that splitter. So filthy with that splitter. So we'll see what Fernando Cruz does once the game begins or resumes. Yeah, no doubt, right, Jay Witt? All right, here is Fernando Cruz. Nobody out, runner on first, top of the fifth. Strike one. To Canzone. 0-1 is popped up left side. McMahon makes the catch for out number 1. Here's Julio Rodriguez now. Ball 1. Rosarena takes his lead at first. The 1-0, 2-0. Cruz sets the pitch. Way inside, 3-0. So 3-0 here to Rodriguez. So 4-pitch walk to Julio Rodriguez. Now we have runners on first and second with 1 out. And that'll bring Josh Naylor now to the plate. Here's Josh Naylor. Pitching dirt, 1-0. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Hit up the middle to center field. Grisham runs. Throws the ball to home, but Arozarena is going to score. It's a 5-3 game now. So, on RBI for Naylor, runners on first and second, 1 out. So Mariners now leading 5-3. Oh, fan runs onto the field. Oh man. They never show it. Why don't you guys show it? And we're just waiting for the game to resume. So game currently in a delay right now, folks. So we wait. All right, looks like Boone is taking the ball away from Cruz, and he's calling on Tim Hill to try and get the job done. So Donovan will be coming up, lefty versus lefty matchup when we get back from commercial. What do you think? Training about change school, then going 8-2, going and somewhat back in it. Are you talking about the Tigers being back in it? Yeah, I mean they're not. They could still make it to the postseason. I don't think there's any doubt there. Yeah, just waiting for the games to resume. The Yankees had another pitching change. All right, here's Tim Hill facing Brandon Donovan. And right back to Hill. This could be two. There's one, and there's two. An inning-ending double play. Nice job to Tim Hill. Comes in, gets the job done. That's how you do it. So Wells, Lombard, and Grisham will be due up here in the bottom of the fifth. The Mariners put up another run. It's a 5-3 game now. The Yankees are up by 2. And I'm going to take a quick break here, folks. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I will be right back. All right, here we go. Wells hits a fly ball to center field, and Rodriguez makes the catch. One pitch, one out, just like that. And that's going to bring George Lombard to the plate now. So Lombard is 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch shows bunt, lays off, takes a strike. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lombard. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Lombard hits a fly ball to right field. Catch is made. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Or bottom of the 5th. Sorry. So here is Trent Grisham now at the plate. He's 0 for 2. And Grisham hits one to right field. Solo home run by Trent Grisham on the first pitch. It's a 5-4 game. That's how we do it. 14th home run of the season for Grisham. 95.9 exit velo. 364-foot home run for Trent Grisham. It is a 5-4 game. Yankees down by 1 again. And Ben Rice will be coming to the plate. And here's Ben Rice. First pitch. Ball. So Yankees keep trying to fight back. They're down by 1 run again. Rice rips that to right field, and that is going to the wall. Let's see if he goes 2. And he is in there. What a 2-out double. Ben Rice keeping the inning alive. Let's go. The tying run is on second base. Can the Yankees tie it up here in the bottom of the 5th? That's going to bring Luis Garcia Jr. now to the plate. Or excuse me, Spencer Jones, not Luis Garcia Jr. I skipped the batter. Spencer Jones, though. Let's see if he could tie the game up. And Jones hits that ball. Center field, off the wall. Rice is going to score. It's a tie game. It's an RBI double for Spencer Jones. Jones is having himself a night. It's a 5-5 game here, folks. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's the Yankees offense. So Jones with his 3rd RBI of the night. It is his night here, folks. It is Spencer Jones night. Here is Luis Garcia Jr. now at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Takes a strike, 0 1. So the Yankees have tied it up. It's a 5-5 game. The Yankees have been trailing this entire night up until now. So Yankees getting a couple runs here in the bottom of the fifth. The 0-1. 1-1 now to Garcia. The 1-1. And there's a grounder to second. Fielded to throw to first, and Garcia's out. And that's going to end the inning. And the top of the sixth, but the Yankees put up 2 runs. A big solo home run from Trent Grisham. An RBI double by Spencer Jones. It is a 5-5 game going into the top of the sixth. We got ourselves a ball game here, folks. Let's go. But gotta love it for Spencer Jones, man. 3rd RBI of the game. The Yankees have to be ahead there, Jay Witt. Once the Yankees take the lead, if they're ahead, then the hat will go back on. Until then, the hat is off. Spencer Jones is a keeper. I've been advocating for Spencer Jones for a little while now. You know, he definitely was not getting the respect that he deserved personally. But we are in a commercial break. Top of the sixth will be coming up. 5-5 game. Let's see if the bullpen can hold up. Let's see if they can keep it 5-5. Hopefully the Yankees can take the lead in the bottom of the sixth. Big Woo, what's up? Yeah, I'm streaming. I'm live streaming, but I get the game cast up. I'm not showing the actual game. I'm not. I'll get penalized if I do that. So come to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, man. But here's Tim Hill facing Cal Raleigh as Raleigh takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Two and 1. Three and 1. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Raleigh. Hill sets. That's ball 4. So Raleigh with a leadoff walk. First pitch, ball. Does he go? Yes, he does. 1-1 to Emerson. So De Los Santos and Blackburn warming up in the bullpen. Foul ball, 1-2 now to Emerson. And you got a bunch of fans with their shirts off, waving their shirts in the stands. Foul ball by Emerson. Another foul ball, still 1-2. Swing and a miss as Emerson strikes out for the first out of the inning. Nice job there by Tim Hill. And that's going to do it for Tim Hill. Looks like Paul Blackburn will be coming into the game for the New York Yankees. We're tied up at 5 apiece. So pretty interesting game. It's a good game tonight. Both offenses looking good. Blackburn is he is a good relief pitcher. 100%. Yeah, they're playing him at second base. I mean, he's playing second base in the minors, Anthony Volpe. Could he be the second baseman next year? All right, we're back to the game. And here's a ground ball. This could be two. Oh, Lombard bobbles it. And he dropped it on the transfer, man. Could have been a double play there, but the inning is alive. Hopefully this doesn't come back and bite the Yankees I know Lombard's been making some great plays. Yeah, just came out of his hand on the transfer. He was about to throw, but slipped out of his hands. So here's Young now at the plate. Could have been an inning-ending double play. So Blackburn with a 1.95 ERA. The 1-0. And that is a pop-up. Left side, Lombard is right there. Makes the catch. One down, or two down now here in the top of the sixth. Yeah, Blackburn's been amazing. They might get banned out of the stadium there, Joey. They might not be able to attend the ball game ever again. So here's a Rosarena now with 2 runners on. Takes a strike. The 0-1 is a ground ball fielded by Jazz. The throw to first, and he gets a Rosarena out. So good job to Blackburn. They strand 2. Ramos, Jazz, McMahon will be due up when we get back from commercial. Bottom of the 6th now coming up. Yeah, it is a good game. Jail time. I don't know if they go to jail that night. I'm not really sure. Yeah, good job, Katie. Yeah, no, Robert, I'm not going to stress it. He's still it's bound to happen. I mean, he's going to make mistakes. He'll make his errors. Overall, he's a great defensive shortstop. We already know that, but even the greats make errors. So it's going to happen. But for him, you got to cut him some you're going to cut him some slack. Yo, what up, Jaden? Security breach, locked idiots up. Listen, you can lock them up for the day. But I appreciate everybody being here on this. On this Wednesday night. I forgot what day it was for a minute. But make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. We are 11 subscribers away from 3,000. So if there's 11 subscribers out there that are watching and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Shoot, I already ate, Joey. I already had some rice, beans, and some lamb meat. All right, Heliot Ramos is going to lead things off for the Yankees. All right, here's Ramos to lead things off. He's 0 for 2, takes a strike. The 0-1. Outside ball, 1-1. Oh, nice, Joey. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Ramos strikes out. Fourth strikeout for Miller tonight, and that's going to bring Jazz to the plate.
Talking all that jazz.
First pitch to Jazz, and Jazz rips that one, but it's a foul ball. I appreciate you. Like number 27. Cool. Let's get those likes up, folks. Let's get those likes up. Let's try to get to 40 likes. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1. Jazz hits that one, foul ball. Jazz looking for that big hit. Gabe Spear, the lefty, warming up in the bullpen for the Mariners. And Jazz fouls that one back. Still 1-2. Whoa! Did he go? Did he? He did not. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Jazz. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Jazz strikes out. So that is strikeout number 5 for Miller. And that'll bring Ryan McMahon now to the plate with 2 outs. First pitch. Does he go? He does not. 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Ryan McMahon. McMahon's 1 for 2 tonight. Had an RBI double. Had gotten the Yankees on the board earlier in the game. The 1-2. McMahon hits that ball. Right field. Off the wall. And he is going for 2. And he is out at second. Oh, my God. That sucks, man. And that's going to end the inning. Hard hit ball to right, man. Maybe he should just settle for the single. I don't know, man. Yeah, you should have just settled. You should have just settled for the single. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back, folks. Hold on. Yeah, McMahon getting thrown out for the second time today, man. Had two really big hits. At least one of those resulted in an RBI. But yeah, should have just settled for the single. I see the video of the people. There was three people that ran out onto the field at the same time. One got suplexed to the ground by security. Chris Kirschner posted it on X, so thank you, Chris Kirschner. What a bunch of bums. Oh, man. All right, let's get back to the game. We got Canzone at the plate. We got Blackburn on the mound. Strike one to Dominic Canzone, who's 1 for 3 tonight. Still a 5-5 game here, the top of the seventh. The 0-1. Right to Jazz as he makes the catch. One down. So here's Julio Rodriguez now. And a ground ball to short. The throw from Lombard. And nice job there by Garcia to make the catch for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the seventh. Josh Naylor now at the plate, takes a ball outside. One 0, 2-0. The 2-0. Foul, 2-1. The 2-1. 3-1 now to Naylor. As Blackburn sets the 3-1. 2-out walk to Josh Naylor. The inning stays alive. Here's Donovan at the plate. The throw over to first to check on Naylor. Swing and a miss there by Donovan. 0-1. The 0-1. Pitches outside, 1-1. What's up, Jake? The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Foul ball, still 1-2. Blackburn sets to throw it. Oh, they got Naylor in a pickoff. Nicely done. That's one way to end the inning. Good job to Blackburn. They got Josh Naylor in a pickoff. Way to go. Let's go. That's how you end the inning. And bottom of the 7th coming up. You know what that means. 7th inning stretch. So get up, get some food, get a snack, get a drink, do some stretching. Come right back. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'll be right back. I'll leave you all with some tunes. All right, here we go. So we have Ahmed Rosario, who's going to start things off here in the bottom of the seventh. And he's pinch hitting for Austin Wells. So he's facing the lefty Spear here in the bottom of the seventh. So 0-1 to Rosario. Here's the 0-1. And Rosario hits that ball to left field, but it is playable for Rosarena. One down. So we have George Lombard now at the plate. Lombard 0 for 2 tonight. 5-5 game here in the bottom of the seventh. Lombard would hit to center field, and that is going to be a single. Good job to Lombard. A one-out single for Lombard. First hit of the night for George Lombard Jr. Let's see if the Yankees are able to take the lead. And Trent Grisham now will be coming to the plate. What's up, Eric? Here's the pitch, and strike one to Trent Grisham. Yankees still have both of their challenges tonight. Mariners only have one. Yankees haven't challenged any pitches yet. The 0-1. And Grisham hits that ball into the gap. That's going to go to the wall. Lombard is rounding third. He's going to score. And the Yankees take a 6-5 lead on an RBI double by Trent Grisham. Let's go. Let's go. And the hat is back on, folks. Yankees have their first lead of the night here, folks. Deja vu from last night. Yeah, Grisham is woken up, man. Third straight multi-hit game. I don't know. Maybe he's been hearing the criticism about him. Maybe he was watching this live stream on one of my live streams when I was talking about Trent Grisham moving on from him and playing Spencer Jones. He must have been like, all right, I'm going to show you, man. But here's Ben Rice now. Takes a ball. So Yankees take the lead, 6-5. The 1-1 to Rice. And there's off the glove. And Grisham's going to score. Yankees are up 7-5. It's an RBI single by Ben Rice. Yankees bats coming alive. Yankees are up by 2. That's what I'm talking about. Exit velo on that one was 101.2. Yankees doing work here, folks. So 7-5 game here. Yankees bats doing work here against Gabe Spear. So lefty versus lefties. Here's Spencer Jones now. Jones has 3 RBIs tonight. Let's see what he does. He's 2 for 3. Whoa! Did that hit him? It sure did. So he'll take first. So we got 2 runners on for Luis Garcia Jr. Yeah, gets his shirt there. Garcia fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. You got Dominguez and Bizardo warming up in the bullpen for the Mariners. The 0-1. And the throw to third. Rice is safe. So stolen base for Rice and for Spencer Jones. So a double steal there. Runners on second and third to take away a possible double play. It is 0-2 to Garcia Jr. So the Yankees in tonight's game, just like last night's game, coming alive in the bottom of the 7th. One and two now to Garcia. Two and two now to Garcia. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Garcia strikes out for the second out of the inning. Oh, they're intentionally walking Heliot Ramos. So with the bases loaded, to get to Jazz, make him pay here, Jazz. Make him pay.
Talking all that jazz.
Jazz is 1 for 3. Jazz takes a ball. Takes a strike, 1-1. One ball, one strike, 2 outs, bases loaded. Yankees take the lead here in the bottom of the 7th. It's their first lead of the night. They're leading 7-5. Can they add more? 2-1 now to Jazz Chisholm. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Foul ball. Jazz staying alive. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. What's up inside the cage? No exact date yet, bud. But I'm guessing September. The 2-2. Foul ball. Another 2-2 pitch. Full count. Runners will go. A walk is as good as a hit. A walk is as good as a hit. Three balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Yankees leading 7-5. Spear sets to pay off. Ball 4. And that's going to be another run for the Yankees. Good job, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And another run. It's 8-5. That's going to bring Ryan McMahon. So Dan Wilson's going to come out to take out Gabe Spear. That's going to do it for Spear. He gives up 3 runs in this inning. So good job to the Yankees offense coming alive here in the bottom of the 7th. Deja vu from last night. So bases loaded once again. So we have a pitching change for the Mariners. So how about it, folks? What do y'all got to say? What up, Infernus? Yeah, bro, I'm definitely ready for the fight. Who do you got for the main event, bro? Talk to me. Who's your winner? Yeah, great patience at the plate is right, dude. Yeah, that was probably one of Jazz's best at-bats that I've seen. Seriously, like that was a really good at-bat. Yeah, freaking the Mariners bats were alive earlier in the game. I was like, oh my God, it's going to be one of those games where the Yankees lose badly because Will Warren had a bad outing and the bats were just going to be dead. Nope, not the case so far, man. Here late in the game, Yankees coming alive. So Ryan McMahon will be coming to the plate now with the bases loaded. So Yankees had six doubles tonight. That's a season high for them. So Sir Anthony Dominguez is in the game to pitch for the Mariners. As McMahon takes a strike. And it's a ground ball to first. Naylor gets it, tosses it to Dominguez for the final out. But the Yankees put up 3, and they take an 8-5 lead going into the top of the 8th. So good job to the Yankees bats. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. It looked like Brent Hendrick was going to come into the game. Oh, you got Islam Makhachev? That's who I got, bro. I got Islam Makhachev winning. No doubt. It'll be a good fight, but I think Makhachev is going to win as well. But I appreciate everybody hanging out with me on this Wednesday. On this Wednesday night, make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, like I was talking about earlier when I went live during the pregame portion of the live stream, um, in a couple of weeks, my schedule will go back to normal. I'll be able to call more games. Just lately, it's been kind of a mixed bag on when I could call games, so I do apologize. I don't like to miss calling games, um, but things should get back to normal here soon. Yeah, Brent coming in for hopefully a 1-2-3 inning. Yeah, that's what we want, man. And it looks like the Blue Jays are putting a beating to Boston right now. So Toronto has a 6-3 lead, and let's get back to this game here. We got Brent Hedrick on the mound. He's facing Donovan, who takes a ball. The 1-0. Hit hard, fouled, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. There's a ground ball, foul, still 1-2. Doesn't go, 2-2. Hey, struck him out looking, but Donovan is challenging it. Let's see what the ABS says. Oh, it was in fact a strike. And the call stands. So Mariners are out of challenges. So one down here in the top of the 8th. First pitch, foul back, 0-1. Kyle Rowley at the plate. 1-2 to Raleigh. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Hedrick. Hedrick's been on fire, man. That dude, wow. I believe he's had 51 straight scoreless innings. Yeah, Hedrick's been. I remember a lot of fans were crapping on him, and yeah, Matt Blake has done phenomenal with guys like Hedrick, Blackburn. There's a strike to Emerson, who's 0 for 3. The 0-1. Grounded foul, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 8th. The Yankees have an 8-5 lead. The 0-2. 1-2. The 1-2, swing and a miss, and Hedrick strikes out the side to end the inning. And we are going to the bottom of the 8th. Yankees have an 8-5 lead. Sanchez, Lombard, and Grisham will be due up. Hedrick's unstoppable, man. Yes, indeed. Do the Yankees bats have Turkish coffee or something? I think so. No, I don't have company. Yeah, I remember I was told that Brent Hedrick, folks didn't understand. Some folks didn't understand why he was on the team, but he's been one of your best. He's one of the best bullpen arms for the Yankees. Oh, you're good. I got Makachev too. I got Islam Makachev. They're all right. Here's Ali Sanchez. So Davila is on the mound for the Mariners. Nick Davila, 3.42 ERA in 23 and 2/3 innings. He's pitched in 21 games. So 0-2 now to Ali Sanchez. Umpire telling Davila to make eye contact with the batter. What's up, Stephen B? Yeah, this game has been crazy. The 0-2. Swing and a miss as Sanchez strikes out. And that is going to bring George Lombard to the plate. So Lombard is 1 for 3 tonight. Had a big hit in his last at-bat. Takes a strike. The 0-1. And Lombard's second hit of the night. A 1-out single. Lombard is 2 for 4. And that's going to bring Trent Grisham now to the plate. So Yankees offense tonight, 5 singles, 6 doubles, and a home run. Just only 1. Here's Trent Grisham, who's 2 for 4. And Grisham was the one with the home run tonight. So ball to Grisham, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Runner on first. Yankees have an 8-5 lead. The 1-1. Grisham hits that ball. Right center field. A 2-run home run for Trent Grisham. His second one of the night. Yankees have a 10-5 lead. Let's go! The Yankees are up 10-5. 103.0 exit velo. 398-foot home run from Trent Grisham. He is alive tonight, folks. Oh, Grisham's on fire tonight, man. I'm telling you. And here's Ben Rice. Takes the ball outside. And Rice hits that ball, but it's fouled. 1-1. And Rice takes ball 2. 2-1. Seven unanswered runs for the Yankees tonight. And Rice fouls that. 2-2. And you got looks like Yari De Los Santos warming up in the bullpen. Oh, and Rice strikes out looking. And that'll bring Spencer Jones to the plate. So here's Spencer Jones, who's 2 for 3. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1. And Jones hits that ball to left field. Rosarena runs and makes the catch for the final out. And we're going to go to the top of the ninth. Top of the lineup coming up for the Mariners. Yankees are up by 5 as they look to win the series against the Mariners. Yeah, maybe, Brad. Sunil says the fan base. That's who. They're so, stressed out and losing their minds about the offense. I'm sure you were one of them. But I'll take the 10-5 lead. I sure did not have a 10-5 prediction, that's for sure. When was the last time the Yankees put up double-digit runs? I wonder. I gotta look back. Was it? No, it wasn't. No, it definitely wasn't last night. Double-digit runs. I gotta go back and look at that. I'm wondering. Because it's been single digit. Let's go back to July. Well, there was one against the Rays. Yeah, it looks like it was against the Rays back on July 9th. Wow. Must be Sunil. I don't know. Yeah, so the last time the Yankees put up double-digit runs was back July 9th against the Rays. But here's Yari De Los Santos to try and close things out. It's ball 1 here to Ward. There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And Ward hits that ball to center field, and that's going to drop for a single. So Ward leads things off here in the top of the ninth with a hit. That is his first hit of the night. And there's a strike. Oh and 1. And grounded foul. So we got Rivas at the plate, who's pinch hitting. And foul ball. Still 0-2 to Rivas. The 0-2. Foul ball. Still 0-2. Hey, struck him out looking for the first out of the inning. Top of the ninth there, Brad. And here's a Rosarena. Big swing and a miss. Got him with a sinker, 0-1. The 0-1. 1-1. This could be two. There's one. Oh, and a Rosarena safe at first. The game is still alive, but they get the runner out at second. Ward is out at second. 2 outs now here in the top of the ninth. The Yankees are 1 out away. And here's Canzone now to try and keep the game alive. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. What's up there, Hitman? Welcome. The 0-1. And Canzone hits that ball to the gap to center field. Fielded by Grisham. A Rosarena is going to go to third on the base hit. So runners on the corners now with 2 outs. So getting a little interesting here in the top of the ninth. Brad, he's been up. He's been up. They just haven't used him. Remember, they called up that pitcher. I think his last name is Hanner, Bradley, right, from AAA. I'll look at his name again, but Bradley Hanner. They put Kervin Castro on the IL. So De Los Santos has been up. He's been up for a little while now. He came up for Chevy last week. So Matt Blake talking with De Los Santos right now. Trying to come up with a game plan. Yeah, I should be calling tomorrow's game too. So hopefully I'll see a lot of you there. So David Bednar warming up in the bullpen just in case. So here's Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. First pitch, ball. And Canzone will go to second on a defensive indifference. The 1-0. Oh, being challenged. It's called a ball. Let's see if the stanza gets overturned. There's only been one call overturned tonight. It is a strike. So good job to Sanchez. So second call overturned by ABS tonight. The 1-1. There's a ground ball. Lombard fields it. The throw to first. And he gets him out. And that is the ball game, folks. That is your ball game. Yankees win tonight 10-5. The bats were alive tonight, despite the bad start from Will Warren, but that's okay. The bullpen still came in, took care of business. Paul Blackburn gets the win. He's 4-2. Spear gets the loss. He's 2-3. So the Yankees bullpen once again doing. Yeah, no, I am aware that tomorrow's game is a day game, and guess what, dude? I am off tomorrow, so therefore I should be calling the game. Well, let's box score this game real quick. So, the bats coming alive. McMahon had a double. Wells had a double. Jones had a double. Rice had a double along with Grisham. Grisham with 2 home runs tonight, and he's the only one with home runs. And Jazz with an RBI. Grisham with 4. Jones with 3. McMahon with an RBI. Ben Rice with an RBI. So Yankees were 3 for 9 with runners in scoring position. Left 5 men on base. So good job to the New York Yankees. I was a little. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little worried, right? Especially in that first inning, right? When Will Warren giving up 3 runs. Will Warren didn't really have a great start. It was one of those rough starts for Warren, but then the bullpen was able to back him up and do what they're supposed to, right? They what the bullpen's been doing for most of the season was helping the team out, and then the bats just came alive. The Yankees were losing most of the game, and bottom of the 7th they came alive, took the lead, and added a couple more in the bottom of the 8th. What more can you ask for? So the Yankees win tonight's game 10-5. Now they're going to go for the sweep. I should be calling tomorrow night's game, or tomorrow afternoon's game, should I say. So hopefully I'll see a lot of you here. But let's continue growing this channel, folks. Thank you all for joining me tonight. You guys and gals are the best. I'm going to end the live stream here. So thank you all. Again, hit that like button, folks. Hit that subscribe. And share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys and gals are the best. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. And as always, let's go Yankees. And we're out.